Well, how y'all doing? Thought you was going to get away with me, huh? Not be here. Well, it's been a good Sunday. Spent a little time down on the river looking down, relaxing. I stayed up a bit late last night answering some mail and messages and comments, and I guess I fell asleep on the recliner there. Mama had to come get me to go to bed, and I guess I overslept this morning. So I guess that was good. I guess I needed to sleep. But I didn't miss out on everything. In the news, I seen a little thing. I thought it was funny. The White House staff driving around down there in Miami, picking up people on the street wanting to know if they wanted to go see Trump at Mar-a-Lago. Are you shitting me? Y'all are so desperate that you're going to drive around in a van and try to snag people so you can get them over to Mar-a-Lago, put them in front of the camera, and say, look at here. All these wonderful, regular people just love Trump. No, you had to go find somebody, and that clip will probably run on Fox News or something about how glorious Trump is. Are you kidding? You driving around picking up people? Desperate, that sounds like. Because all them other protesters that you see on your way to Mar-a-Lago, well, you don't want to pick up those people. Of course, they might have a little something different to say to you. Maybe you ought to listen. So everybody's flapping around. I am about that. I thought it was funny as all get out. And of course we have the wiretap thing coming up tomorrow. The big show and dance about the evidence pointing to whether or not our president is a liar. Gee, I wonder how that's going to go. Like everything else he talks about, lying. But they'll come out tomorrow and make it official. He's a liar. Oh, well, like we didn't know that. But he's stirring up all sorts of dust. We talked about Meals on Wheels. That's getting a lot of attention out there. That's pitiful. Old people, veterans, everything, wanting food. And nah, that ain't for him. No. Cutting out Sesame Street? Really? Gonna kick the kids in the head too? That's pitiful. Sad. Sesame Street. No money for the arts or the entertainment of anything. No education for the children down there. Just like to watch that stuff. My kids did. Put them in front of Sesame Street every chance I got it. That was better than a lot of other things they had on TV. That was good for them. They learned things. Compassion and learn about other ways of life and stuff. There's lots of stuff they learn on that. But that's not the thing Trump's interested in. Oh, he wants to do away with that stuff and have us all hollering about that, making a ruckus, and we should. We need to. That's what this is about. Us, what we get out, the rights and liberty, the pursuit of happiness, all that stuff. Pursuit of happiness. Yeah, some of the kids like to watch Sesame Street. Big Bird. Jeez. Yeah, that's Trumpy boy. He's not forgetting everybody, though. He's working. Bannon's up there doing his thing. Trump's paying back all the people down there at Goldman Sachs. You know, they brought up that fiduciary rule, doing away with that. You know, no sense man that you give your money to invest has to be honest with you. He can look out for himself, make all the money he wants, and then screw you. Because that's who it's important to. You know, the banker that's going to make the money. You know, that's what that's about. Not protecting you. Give a flip about you. No, no. He's paying back his friends. Yeah, that little thing about declaring foreign payments to governments, oil companies, mining companies, and stuff like that. That's a payback. That's money for the rich, baby. Big money there, baby. If you don't have to report that you give some foreign company millions and millions and millions of dollars on the side, nobody knows. You know, they'll just see things happening and wonder how it did. You know, that's how come that Tillerson man is in the State Department. That big oil field up in Russia. Y'all don't forget that. Them sanctions left, baby, that oil's coming out of there and it's coming right down the pipeline to Crimea. Of course, you won't know too much because we don't have to tell you that we're paying them anything. You know, we can't tell you that these companies are paying millions of dollars to Russia for this, that, and the other. Because it's none of your business. It's their business. The business of money and grabbing as much as you can, because it's not the business down here. But our business that he's kicking us in is Sesame Street, Meals on Wheels, social programs, health programs, everything that affects the common people down here. No, do away with that. Get rid of that stuff. We have work to do for the rich, and that's the only people that's going to benefit from this. None of this is for us. This is all to put money in rich people's pocket. Like him. Like him. He's making a boatload of it. And we all know that. And we just have to stay after it. We have to know what he's doing in that house. And not just what he's throwing out here for show and tell. Tomorrow he'll probably tweet out some other crap. You know, get everybody interested in that and try to get away from the big story tomorrow, which will be our president's a liar, and he lies all the time. It's a habit of his. He likes to do it. It gives him the publicity, and he told us a long time ago that it doesn't matter whether it's good publicity or bad publicity. If you're in the news, it's good. And Donald likes to be in the news. So we'll go through all this stuff while in the background he's poisoning rivers, doing away with regulations that protect people in their financial dealings. I hate that one. I really do. I call myself a countrywide survivor. Countrywide mortgage. Remember them people? Yeah. Every day I hang on to my house, I'm flipping the bird to those people. Because I still got my house. It ain't been easy. Because they want to take it. Because that's the business they're in. When those protections go away, that's the business they're in. So all those regulations we passed after that big last fiasco, well, booey on that stuff. We're going to get rid of it because it gets in the way of rich people making money and taking your money. And that's what it's going to be about. So I took a little time off to relax today. I got a pretty river. My son's going to post a video on my YouTube channel of I was out in the boat cruising along. I think it was a pretty video. I think y'all enjoy that. Check out my YouTube channel, a blue dot in Texas. That's me. Share, like, and subscribe. Because if I don't say that this time, when I go up there and see that son of mine, he's going to say, "Dad, did you say it? Yesterday I didn't," or I forget. I forget. Got a lot of friends out there. Lots of them. And they show up every time and they say things that just swell your heart up. Jerry's got a brand new grandbaby. Pretty little thing. That's why we're doing this for. That's what we're fighting for. Jerry's grandbaby. And all our grandbabies. That's what we're doing this for. A lot of people with big dots. Jerry, Bob, you know, Nate, Alicia, Barbara. The names that keep popping up in them comments and messages that say things to us. I'm so proud of them. Michelle, she's active. Y'all know who we're talking about. You see their posts down there all the time. Good people involved in a good project. Nina. Nina, I can't say too many good things about you. I could just make another rant for another 5 minutes right here just on you. And it would be a good one, dear, because I don't know how to say thank you to you. Local woman. In my own backyard. We got good people. We got good people. And I'm so proud of them. All over the world. My cousin jumped in on comments the other day and he got in a conversation with some guy, or I'm sorry, a lady, over in Egypt about anti-Semitism. Don't tolerate that stuff. I don't. I won't tolerate none of that stuff. Racism, anti-Semitism, homophobia, whatever. It's not a phobia. You're just being an asshole. All those things, they mean a lot to us. And I don't know. Y'all make me feel so good. Anyway, he jumped in, and I was so tickled to death. He wrote down there in French, and had to translate it. Wrote back to him. He was proud of me, he said. And that means the world to me. It means the world to me that he says that. It's like he speaks to me from Europe. And I'm very proud of that. Because he stands with us. And I'm so proud of that. Blue dots all across the country. We're doing good, baby. His numbers keep going down, and let's keep that up. Force them down. Because he's a... You know what he is. Trying to keep my blood pressure down. I could get on a rant from him for an hour. Just calling him names, and it would just make me feel good. Ain't that pitiful? We got a president like that. That I would just enjoy just calling him names. But I guess I understand how you racists felt with Mr. Obama. Because y'all just hated him. But y'all hated him because of the color of his skin. I hate this man because he is destroying our country. And I hate him with a passion. He's a scum, bottom of the barrel stuff. Anyway, to the blue dots here, blue dots around the world, to you Republicans that we're trying to get on our side, please, listen up, baby. We're trying to save your country too. Trying to save you and us from all of this mess. From the regulations that he cuts every day. The stuff he does in that room. When nobody's looking. When we're all talking about wiretapping and Mar-a-Lago, and now they're out picking up girls in bands to take up to Mar-a-Lago. I don't know what he's doing. Making an idiot out of himself. He's holding over the rally pretty soon, I'm sure, because they keep getting smaller and he needs more reassurance. So, anyway, let's don't give it to him. I got something else I can give him. How about that? We'll see y'all later.